Is console slash cross-platform on the post 1.0 roadmap? I mean, maybe it's something that we've never written off. Like, we're not like, we've never thought, yeah, we would never, we were always open to console being a thing. And if we went with console, we would probably want it to be cross-platform. And the cool thing about using EOS for the multiplayer networking and stuff is that kind of really helps with cross-platform on a lot of things, including between console and PCs. So I think if we ever did go through console, there probably would be cross-platform, and there is an interest of doing console. It is something that has been looked into, but like we can't really say one way or another what we're doing there. And right now we are just focusing on PC. We just want to focus on that, and we want to make sure that works. And we're not really at a point right now where we want to start making necessarily design decisions around getting the the game on console. Because I think at the moment, like if the game can't go to console, I'm not sure if anyone at the studio is going to be super heartbroken about that. I know that there's a lot of people in the community that would be, but I think that's just how it is at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like Satisfactory would have a lot of UI UX changes to support console. Right now it requires so many keys. Yeah, that's one major thing for sure. Yeah, I think the UI is probably the biggest thing. And I'm not a UI designer, so I'm not really sure how ready our console, our UI is for console. But as it is, I don't see it working super well. I mean, I think it could work, but to have it have the like UX, the user experience that we have now on PC to be that smooth on console, I don't know if it's going to work as it is. But we'll see. I'm sure it's something that we can solve. Good luck with cross-platform. Yeah, and that if we were doing cross-platform all along, my God, we would have spent so much time with random things just to make cross-platform work and make consoles work and not actually create new things for the game. It would have I don't know. Satisfactory 2.0, yeah. How about gamepad support? I mean, gamepad support is maybe something we can look into later. This is the tricky thing. This is kind of the same thing about consoles. So it's true, if we just added gamepad support, that's not the same thing as having all of the console related work that needs to go into it, right? But like still we'd probably need a lot of changes to UI to make that feel good at all. We could add some gamepad support so that you can just move around and do the basic things, if that doesn't already work, because I know that there's some people who do play with gamepad. But if we say that we support gamepads, I think we would then have a responsibility to make that functionality like good. It's one thing to say you have support for something and it functioning poorly in a way that's not really support, even though it technically works. So we'd have to make sure that we get that working really well, and that would probably come with a lot of UI changes. So yeah.